The lanterns float across the open square. Soft amber orbs drifting into the night. I follow them with my eyes, remembering the time we lit them together. Your hands trembled in mine, and I held them steady, hoping the flame would last forever. Now the lanterns glide alone, carrying wishes we never spoke, carrying the fragments of a love that burned quietly, too fragile for the world to see. The air smells faintly of incense and smoke, and I hear your voice in every crackle of the flame. I wander through the square again, cobblestones damp with evening mist. I imagine your silhouette in the lantern glow, your smile caught between shadows and light. I never told you how every moment with you was a heartbeat I could not release. Every laugh a secret vow that I carried silently. Now the lanterns drift higher, and I feel the pull of memories I cannot hold, a warmth that rises only to vanish, like our love untamed, unseen, and gone before I could claim it. Do you remember how we wished? Do you feel the echoes of promises carried into the sky? Some love exists only in moments, suspended in air and flame, and disappears before anyone notices. I loved you in the echoes of lanterns, every flame a secret heartbeat, every glow a whisper of devotion you never knew. But I follow the light of you through every hour, every sigh, every trembling step. Even now your memory drifts above me, soft, radiant, untouchable, and I ache for it with every breath I take. I remember the night the wind almost stole the lantern, and you caught it with a laugh, eyes bright with wonder and fear. I wanted to tell you then that my heart was yours for every day and every year, but my words froze and the flame carried them away. Now the wind carries the lanterns over rooftops and rivers, and I watch them vanish into distance, each one a fragment of us, a fleeting glow that reminds me of love I could not hold. Do you ever think of that night? Do you feel the warmth of the fire that burned between us? Or have the lanterns drifted into your memory, only to vanish, leaving no trace of what we were? Some loves exist only in light and fade when the darkness returns. I follow the glow of what we had, even though it disappears before my eyes, and I carry it silently a treasure no one else can see. I loved you in the echoes of lanterns, every glow a trembling vow, every flicker a secret heartbeat. You were the warmth I could not hold, the flame that vanished too soon, and still I carry you through sleepless nights, through quiet mornings, through every silent hour. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the light of us. Soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Tonight the square is empty, but I place one lantern on the edge of the fountain. Light it carefully and watch it drift into the sky. I whisper your name to the wind, hoping it reaches you, even if only for a moment. The flame dances gently, and I imagine your smile flickering in its glow. I let the lantern rise and feel my heart rise with it, carrying the love I could not speak, the words I could not give. Soft acoustic guitar hums like drifting air, piano sparkles like lantern flames, ambient pads swirl like evening mist, carrying the weight of unsaid words, the glow of love that it takes. The morning light fractured across the window, cutting the room into shards of gold and gray. I watch it scatter across the floor, and I think of you, how your presence once broke through every corner of my world. But now the light is empty, I reach for it, hoping it will carry a warmth and find only cold reflection. Your laughter lingers like the echo of glass breaking, sharp, distant, unforgettable. I walk through fields of abandoned sunflowers, their heads bowed as if remembering you. I remember the day we ran through the rain, feet sinking in the mud, hands clasped tightly, eyes full of impossible promises. I never told you how the world stopped when I looked at you, how my chest ached with a quiet devotion I could never speak aloud. Every smile, every glance became a fragile monument that time is slowly erasing. Do you feel the weight of what we left behind? Do you see the fractures in the world where my love used to shine? Some things exist only in memory, brilliant, fragile. fragile, impossible to hold. I loved you across the glass horizon, where every sunrise reminded me of you, and every sunset carried your absence. You never knew, but I followed the light of you through every storm, every shadow, every broken moment of my heart. Even now your memory glimmers like sunlight on shattered glass, sharp, radiant, and unreachable. I passed the old train station where we said goodbye. The bench is still empty, the air is still thick with our unfinished words. I remember the train pulling away, the rhythm of its wheels like a heartbeat that carried you farther from me. I tried to catch it, to hold on to you as you faded, but all I held were fragments, sharp and glimmering, cutting through my chest every time I breathe. Do you remember how we dreamed? How we imagined forever across horizons that were ours to claim? Or has the world erased our traces, leaving only the glint of broken glass where our love once stood? Some loves are impossible to keep, like sunlight in a bottle or the reflection of stars on water. They illuminate your soul before disappearing into memory, and all you can do is follow the shards. I loved you across the glass horizon, every sunrise a reminder of what we lost, every sunset a mirror of my longing. You were the warmth I could not touch, the light I could not hold, and still I carry you through every fractured day, every trembling night, every hollow street of memory. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the fragments of us, sharp, radiant, and impossible to forget. Tonight the sky is a pane of silver, and I trace the cracks with my finger, imagining they form your face. I whisper your name to the wind, hoping it will reach you somewhere, even if only for a moment. I sit in the quiet, hands trembling, heart aching, and let the shards pierce my chest, because some love is only alive when it hurts. I loved you across the glass horizon, where every word stayed fragile, every heartbeat was a shard of light. You were the sun I could not reach, the warmth that vanished too soon, and still I carry you through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every fractured memory. Even now your love glimmers softly, a radiant, fragile lake that will remain until the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my shattered love. Good night to the dreams that broke before they could bloom. I'll carry you in the reflections of my soul, where nothing can erase you, and where I will love you always, even across the glass horizon. Unbroken love that just a console, cutting the room into shards of gold and gray. Watch it scatter across the floor, and I think of you presence once broke through every chord of this road, but now the light is empty. I reach for it, hoping it will carry your warmth and find only cold reflection. Your laughter lingers like the echo of glass breaking, sharp, distant, unforgettable. I walk through fields of abandoned sunflowers, their heads bowed as if remembering you. I remember the day we ran through the rain, feet sinking into mud, hands clasped tightly, eyes full of impossible promises. I never told you how the world stopped when I looked at you, how my chest ached with a quiet devotion. I could never speak aloud, every smile, every glance became a fragile monument. The time is slowly erasing. Do you feel the weight of what we left behind? Do you see the fractures in the world where my love used to shine? Some things exist only in memory, brilliant, fragile, impossible to hold. I loved you across the glass horizon, where every sunrise reminded me of you, and every sunset carried your absence. You never knew, but I followed the light of you through every storm, every shadow, every broken moment of my heart. Even now, your memory glimmers like sunlight on shattered glass, sharp, radiant, and unreachable. I passed the old train station where we said goodbye. The bench is still empty, the air still thick with our unfinished words. I remember the train pulling away, the rhythm of its wheels like a heartbeat that carried you farther from me. I tried to catch it, to hold on to you as you faded, but all I held were fragments, sharp and glimmering, cutting through my chest every time I breathe. Do you remember how we dreamed, how we imagined forever across horizons that were ours to claim? Or has the world erased our traces, leaving only the glint of broken glass where our love once stood? Some loves are impossible to keep, like sunlight in a bottle, or the reflection of stars on water. They illuminate your soul before disappearing into memory, and all you can do is follow the shards. I loved you across the glass horizon, every sunrise a reminder of what we lost, every sunset a mirror of my longing. You were the warmth I could not touch, the light I could not hold, and still I carry you through every fractured day, every trembling night, every hollowed I trace the cracks with my finger, imagining they form your face. I whisper your name to the wind, hoping it will reach you somewhere, even if only for a moment. I sit in the quiet, hands trembling, heart aching, and let the shards pierce my chest, because some love is only alive when it hurts. Spring came and went without your laughter. Cherry blossoms fell to empty sidewalks where we once walked hand in hand. I traced the petals with trembling fingers, imagining your voice soft against the wind, even though you were gone. The air smelled of rain and new beginnings, but every new start felt hollow. I carried the memory of you like a coat too heavy to wear, every thread soaked in what we could not have, every fold holding moments that would never return. Summer arrived with blazing heat, and I remember the day we swam in the lake, your laughter sparkling across the water as sunlight tangled in your hair. I never told you that the warmth of that day had lived inside me every day since, a secret fire too fragile to speak. Now the lake is still, the water glassy and silent, and I sit at its edge, feeling the ache of a season that has forgotten our love. Do you remember the seasons we shared? Do you remember the words that I never said? Some loves are etched only in time, fading with the years. Believe in a shadow that never disappears. I loved you through forgotten seasons, through spring without flowers, summer without warmth, autumn without color, winter without fire. Every heartbeat was a silent song, every sigh a confession that the world never heard. Even now Your memory blooms in the corners of my chest, and I ache for it with every passing season. Autumn ripe with amber leaves, and I walked our favorite paths alone. I imagined your hand in mine, your head resting on my shoulder as the wind carried the scent of rain and earth. I whispered your name to the trees, hoping somehow it would reach you, even if only as a shadow of memory. The city moved on, but I remained trapped in the amber glow of moments that would never be repeated. Do you feel the weight of what we lost? Do you hear the echoes of our laughter in the wind that rustles fallen leaves? Or have you forgotten the way we used to be, the way we used to dream? Some loves exist only in the turn of seasons, fading into memory like snow melting into earth, invisible, yet leaving traces that shape the soul forever. I loved you through forgotten seasons, every bloom, every flame, every leaf, carrying a part of you I could never claim. You were the sunlight I could not hold, the warmth that vanished too soon, and still I carry you through spring, summer, autumn, winter, through every lonely hour, every sleepless night, every aching day. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the memory of us, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Winter came with its quiet frost, and I traced your outline on the fogged window of my room. The world was white and cold, and I felt the emptiness of our absence spread like ice through my chest. I whisper my regrets into the night, hoping they would reach you, even if only for a second. I let the snow fall on my hands and imagined it was your touch, delicate, fleeting, and gone too soon. Guitar notes fall like snowflakes, piano drifts like frost across glass. Some in pads swirl like cold air across empty streets, carrying the weight of seasons, the weight of words unsaid, the weight of love unclaimed. I loved you through forgotten seasons where silence held our hearts, every word unspoken, every moment lost. You were the warmth I could not touch, the light I could not hold, and still I carry you through spring, summer, autumn, winter, through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every memory that will not fade. Even now your love glimmers softly, a fragile eternal lake that will remain until the world forgets. Spring came and went without your laughter. Cherry blossoms fell to empty sidewalks where we once walked hand in hand. I traced the petals with trembling fingers, imagining your voice soft against the wind, even though you were gone. The air smelled of rain and new beginnings, but every new start fell hollow. I carried the memory of you like a coat too heavy to wear, every thread soaked in what we could not have, every fold holding moments that would never return. Summer arrived with blazing heat, and I remember the day we swam in the lake, your laughter sparkling across the water as sunlight tangled in your hair. I never told you that the warmth of that day had lived inside me every day since, a secret fire too fragile to speak. Now the lake is still, the water glassy and silent, and I sit at its edge, feeling the ache of a season that has forgotten our love. Do you remember the seasons we shared? Do you remember the words that I never said? Some loves are etched only in time, fading with the years, but leaving a shadow that never disappears. I loved you through forgotten seasons, through spring without flowers, summer without warmth, autumn without color, winter without fire. Every heartbeat was a silent song, every sigh a confession that the world never heard. Even now your memory blooms in the corners of my chest, and I ache for it with every passing season. Autumn arrived with amber leaves, and I walked our favorite paths alone. I imagined your hand in mine, your head resting on my shoulder as the wind carried the scent of rain and earth. I whispered your name to the trees, hoping somehow it would reach you, even if only as a shadow of memory. The city moved on, but I remained trapped in the amber glow of moments that would never be repeated. Do you feel the weight of what we lost? Do you hear the echoes of our laughter in the wind that rustles fallen leaves? Or have you forgotten the way we used to be, the way we used to dream? Some loves exist only in the turn of seasons, fading into memory like snow melting into earth, invisible yet leaving traces that shape the soul forever. I loved you through forgotten seasons, every bloom, every flame, every leaf carrying a part of you I could never claim. You were the sunlight I could not hold, the warmth that vanished too soon, and still I carry you through spring, summer, autumn, winter, through every lonely hour, every sleepless night, every aching day. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the memory of us, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Winter came with its quiet frost, and I traced your outline on the fogged window of my room. The world was white and cold, and I felt the emptiness of our absence spread like ice through my chest. I whispered my regrets into the night, hoping they would reach you, even if only for a second. I let the snow fall on my hands and imagined it was your touch, delicate, fleeting, and gone too soon. Guitar notes fall like snowflakes, piano drifts like frost across glass. Ambient paths swirl like cold air across empty streets, carrying the weight of seasons, the weight of words unsaid, the weight of love unclaimed. I loved you through forgotten seasons, where silence held our hearts. Every word unspoken, every moment lost. You were the warmth I could not touch, the light I could not hold. And still I carry you through spring, summer, autumn, winter, through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every memory that will not fade. Even now your love glimmers softly, a fragile eternal lake that will remain until the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my silent love. Good night to the seasons that never held us. I'll carry you in the quiet corners of my soul, where nothing can take you away, and where I will love you always, even in forgotten seasons. I open the journal we once shared, pages filled with your handwriting, ink bleeding softly into the paper, like the memory of you slipping quietly from my mind. I read the words over and over, each letter a pulse in my chest, and every sentence a whisper of the love I never spoke aloud. Your voice lingers in the margins, a shadow of laughter that won't fade. I trace the curves of your letters with trembling fingers, as if touching the page could bring you back. But all I feel is emptiness and the slow erosion of what we once were. To smile at the smallest things, a crooked grin that lit the room before I even noticed the world. I never told you that your laughter became the rhythm of my days, a beat I followed quietly, hoping you would notice, hoping you would see the love that I hid between the lines. Now the pages are fragile, edges curling like memories that no longer have the courage to speak. I try to hold them, but they crumble softly in my hands, and with them, a part of my heart falls apart too. Do you remember the stories we wrote? Do you feel the weight of the words we never said aloud? Some love lives only in ink, silent, fragile, fading slowly until only the memory remains. I loved you in fading ink, every word a heart quiet confession you never knew. But every page carried my devotion, every line a trembling hope that one day you might see it. Even now your memory blurs across the page, soft, delicate, unreachable, and I ache for it with every thought, every breath. The city hums outside my window, strangers moving, laughing, loving, and I sit here with pages in my lap, tracing your letters as if they could lead me back to you. The ink fades with every passing hour, and I fear the day it will vanish completely, leaving only the ghost of a love I could not hold. I remember the nights we stayed awake, writing our dreams in small notebooks, folding them into stories no one would read. And I feel the ache of those moments, as if the paper itself has a heartbeat and it remembers you, even when I forget. Do you ever wonder about the words we wrote? Do you remember the love trapped between the lines? Or have you moved on, leaving only the fading ink to whisper the truth that we could never speak? Some love survives only on paper, quiet, fragile, a testament to what was real, even if it was never seen. And I am left with the ghost of you, trapped between the letters, a shadow of what I could not say. I loved you in fading ink, every word a hidden heartbeat, every paragraph a silent vow. You were the warmth I could not touch, the light I could not hold, and still I carry you through sleepless nights, through quiet mornings, through every moment the world forgets. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the words we wrote, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Tonight I write your name again, hoping the ink will hold a part of you. Even if it fades before dawn, I fold the page carefully, place it in the drawer of my chest and close it gently, because some love is too delicate to be displayed, too fragile to survive the light. I let the pen rest on the paper, fingers trembling, heart aching, and imagine your hand touching mine, the warmth we never shared, the words we never said, all fading into the quiet of a story only I can read. Soft guitar strings tremble like quivering ink, piano notes drip slowly like droplets of memory. Ambient pads swirl like the weight of forgotten words, carrying the echo of love that lives only on paper, that survives only in silence. I loved you in fading ink, where every heartbeat was a word, every sigh a paragraph of devotion. You were the light I could not reach, the warmth I could not hold, and still I carry you through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every fragile memory. Even now your love glimmers softly, a delicate eternal lake that will remain till the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my silent love. Good night to the words that faded before they could be read. I'll carry you in the quiet corners of my soul, where nothing can erase you, and where I will love you always, even in fading ink. unshed, pages filled with your writing, ink bleeding softly into the paper, like the memory of you slipping quietly from my mind. I read the words over and over, each letter a pulse in my chest, and every sentence a whisper of the love I never spoke out loud. Your voice lingers in the margins, a shadow of laughter that won't fade. I trace the curves of your letters with trembling fingers, as if touching the page could bring you back. But all I feel is emptiness and the slow erosion of we once were. I remember how you used to smile at the smallest things, a crooked grin that lit the room before I even noticed the word. I never told you that your laughter became the rhythm of my days, a beat I follow quietly, hoping you would notice, hoping you would see the love that I hid between the lines. Now the pages are fragile, edges curling like memories that no longer have the courage to speak. I try to hold them, but they crumble softly in my hands, and with them, a part of my heart falls apart too. Do you remember the stories we wrote? Do you feel the weight of the words we never said aloud? Some love lives only in ink, silent, fragile, fading slowly until only the memory remains. I loved you in fading ink, every word a heartbeat, every sentence a quiet confession you never knew. But every page carried my devotion, every line a trembling hope that one day you might see it. Even now, your memory blurs across the page, soft, delicate, unreachable, and I ache for it with every thought, every breath. The city hums outside my window, strangers moving, laughing, loving, and I sit here with pages in my lap, tracing your letters as if they could lead me back to you. The ink frizz with every passing hour, and I fear the day it will vanish completely, leaving only the ghost of a love I could not hold. I remember the nights we stayed awake, writing our dreams in small notebooks, folding them into stories no one would read. And I feel the ache of those moments as if the paper itself has a heartbeat, and it remembers you even when I forget. Do you ever wonder about the words we wrote? Do you remember the love trapped between the lines? Or have you moved on, leaving only the fading ink to whisper the truth that we could never speak? Some love survives only on paper, quiet, fragile, a testament to what was real, even if it was never seen. And I am left with the ghost of you, trapped between the letters, a shadow of what I could not say. I loved you in fading, every word a hidden heartbeat, every paragraph a silent vow. You were the warmth I could not touch, the light I could not hold, and still I carry you through sleepless nights, through quiet mornings, through every moment the world forgets. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the words we wrote, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. hoping the ink will hold a part of you. Even if it fades before dawn, I fold the page carefully, place it in the drawer of my chest and close it gently, because some love is too delicate to be displayed, too fragile to survive the light. I let the pen rest on the paper, fingers trembling, heart aching, and imagine your hand touching mine. The warmth we never shared, the words we never said, all fading into the quiet of a story only I can read. Soft guitar strings tremble like quivering ink, piano notes drip slowly like droplets of memory. Ambient paths were like the weight of forgotten words, carrying the echo of love that lives only on paper, that survives only in silence. I loved you in fading ink, where every heartbeat was a word, every sigh a paragraph of devotion. You were the light I could not reach, the warmth I could not hold, and still I carry you through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every fragile memory. Even now your love glimmers softly, a delicate eternal lake that will remain until the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my silent love. Good night to the words that faded before they could be read. I'll carry you in the quiet corners of my soul, where nothing can erase you, and where I will love you always, even in fading ink. The lanterns float across the open square, soft amber orbs drifting into the night. I follow them with my eyes, remembering the time we lit them together. Your hands trembled in mine, and I held them steady, hoping the flame will last forever. Now the lanterns glide alone, carrying wishes we never spoke, carrying the fragments of a love that burned quietly. Too fragile for the world to see, the air smells faintly of incense and smoke, and I hear your voice in every crackle of the flame. I wander through the square again, cobblestones damp with heathen mist. I imagine your silhouette in the lantern glow, your smile caught between shadows and light. I never told you how every moment with you was a heartbeat I could not release, every laugh a secret vow that I carried silently. Now the lanterns drift higher, and I feel the pull of memories. I cannot hold a warmth that rises only to vanish, like our love, untamed, unseen, and gone before I could claim it. Do you remember how we wished? Do you feel the echoes of promises carried into the sky? Some love exists only in moments, suspended in air and flame, and disappears before anyone notices. I loved you in the echoes of lanterns, every flame a secret heartbeat, every glow a whisper of devotion you never knew. But I followed the light of you through every hour, every sigh, every trembling step. Even now melody drifts above me, soft, radiant, untouchable, and I ache for it with every breath I take. I remember the night the wind almost stole the lantern, and you caught it with a laugh, eyes bright with wonder and fear. I wanted to tell you then that my heart was yours for every day and every year, but my words froze and the flame carried them away. Now the wind carries the lanterns over rooftops and rivers, and I watch them vanish into distance, each one a fragment of us, a fleeting glow that reminds me of love I could not hold. Do you ever think of that night? Do you feel the warmth of the fire that burned between us? Or have the lanterns drifted into your memory only to vanish, leaving no trace of what we were? Some loves exist only in light and fade when the darkness returns. I follow the glow of what we had, even though it disappears before my eyes, and I carry it silently, a treasure no one else can see. I loved you in the echoes of lanterns, every glow a trembling vow, every flicker a secret heartbeat. You were the warmth I could not hold, the flame that vanished too soon, and still I carry you through sleepless nights, through quiet mornings, through every silent hour. Even though you never knew, even though time moved on, my heart remains tethered to the light of us, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Tonight the square is empty, but I place one lantern on the edge of the fountain, light it carefully and watch it drift into the sky. I whisper your name to the wind, hoping it reaches you, even if only for a moment. The flame dances gently, and I imagine your smile flickering in its glow. I let the lantern rise and feel my heart rise with it, carrying the love I could not speak, the words I could not give. Soft acoustic guitar hums like drifting air, piano sparkles like lantern flames, ambient pads swirl like evening mist, carrying the weight of unsaid words, the glow of love that exists only in fleeting moments. I loved you in the echoes of lanterns, where every heartbeat was a flame, every sigh a whisper of devotion. You were the light I could not hold, the warmth I could not claim, and still I carry you through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every memory that will not fade. Even now your love glimmers softly, a radiant, delicate ache that will remain until the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my fleeting love. Good night to the wishes that floated away without you. I'll carry you in the quiet corners of my soul, and nothing can erase you, and where I will you always, even in the echoes of lanterns. falls in soft whispers, tapping against the roof like memories I cannot touch. I sit by the window, watching the city blur beneath silver streams. Each raindrop carries a shadow of you, a flicker of laughter, a trace of warmth I can no longer hold. I remember running through puddles with you, the air thick with summer, rain and possibility. Your hand brushed mine and my heart caught fire quietly. Too timid to speak, too afraid to be anything but still. Now the streets are empty and the world moves without pause. I walk with the echo of your steps, following me like a ghost I cannot touch. Every shop window reflects your face, every passing car reminds me that life has carried you far beyond my reach. I never told you how deeply I loved you, how the rain became a mirror of the ache inside me. Each droplet a pulse, a longing that no one else could feel. Do you ever feel the shadow of what we had? Or has it dissolved into the gray drizzle of time? Some loves linger only in the quiet, carried by the rain, invisible to everyone else, yet impossible to forget. I loved you in the shadow of raindrops, every drop a silent heartbeat, every ripple a confession unspoken you never knew. But I followed the rhythm of you, through every storm, every quiet hour, every trembling thought. Even now, your memory drifts in the rain, soft, fragile, untouchable, and I ache for it with every breath I take. The park bench where we once sat is so empty and waiting. I remember the way your hair shone in the drizzle, the soft curve of your smile, the way you leaned close and spoke of dreams too fragile to survive daylight. I reach for shadows, for moments that will not return, and the rain falls harder, as if it knows the weight of loss that I carry quietly in my chest. Do you remember the nights we danced in the rain? Do you feel the pulse of that joy even when the world forgot? Or has it vanished like water slipping through fingers, leaving only a wet, cold emptiness where our love used to bloom? Some loves are meant to vanish, and yet they leave an imprint on the heart, a trembling echo that lingers in every quiet moment, a song no one else can hear. I loved you in the shadow of raindrops, every heartbeat a silent wave, every sigh a hidden truth. You were the warmth I could not hold, the light I could not touch, and still I carry you through sleepless nights, through rain-soaked mornings, through every lonely hour. Even though you never knew, even though life moved on, my heart remains tethered to the memory of us, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Tonight I let the rain fall over my hands and imagine it is your touch, delicate, fleeting, gone before it could stay. I trace the shape of your face in the water running along the window, and let the memories fall, unfolding quietly like the rhythm of windows like dripping water, piano notes shimmer like wet streets. A million paths swirl like mist and rain, carrying the weight of unspoken love. The ache of a heart that belongs only to memory. I loved you in the shadow of raindrops, where every heartbeat was a secret, every sigh a fragile vow. You were the warmth I could not hold, the light I could not claim, and still I carry you through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every memory that will not fade. Even now your love glimmers softly, a delicate eternal lake that will remain until the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my fleeting love. Good night to the moments that disappeared with the rain. I'll carry you in the quiet corners of my soul, where nothing can erase you, and where I will love you always, even in the shadow of raindrops. The rain falls in soft whispers, tapping against the roof like memories I cannot touch. I sit by the window, watching the city blur beneath silver stream. Each raindrop carries a shadow of you, a flicker of laughter, a trace of warmth I can no longer hold. I remember running through puddles with you, the air thick with summer rain and possibility. Your hand brushed mine and my heart caught fire quietly. Too timid to speak, too afraid to be anything, but still. Now the streets are empty and the world moves without pause. I walk with the echo of your steps, following me like a ghost I cannot touch. Every shop window reflects your face, every passing car reminds me that life has carried you far beyond my reach. I never told you how deeply I loved you, how the rain became a mirror of the ache inside me. Each droplet a pulse of longing that no one else could feel. Do you ever feel the shadow of what we had, or has it dissolved into the gray drizzle of time? Some loves linger only in the quiet, carried by the rain, invisible to everyone else, yet impossible to forget. I loved you in the shadow of raindrops, every drop a silent heartbeat, every ripple a confession unspoken you never knew. But I followed the rhythm of you through every storm, every quiet hour, every trembling thought. Even now your memory drifts in the rain, soft, fragile, untouchable, and I ache for it with every breath I take. The park bench where we once sat is so empty, and waiting. I remember the way your hair shone in the drizzle, the soft curve of your smile, the way you leaned close and spoke of dreams too fragile to survive daylight. I reach for shadows, for moments that will not return, and the rain falls harder as if it knows the weight of loss that I carry quietly in my chest. Do you remember the nights we danced in the rain? Do you feel the pulse of that joy even when the world forgot? Or has it vanished like water slipping through fingers, leaving only a wet, cold emptiness where our love used to bloom? Some loves are meant to vanish, and yet they leave an imprint on the heart, a trembling echo that lingers in every quiet moment, a song no one else can hear. I loved you in the shadow of raindrops, every heartbeat a silent wave, every sigh a hidden truth. You were the warmth I could not hold, the light I could not touch, and still I carry you through sleepless nights, through rain-soaked mornings, through every lonely hour. Even though you never knew, even though life moved on, my heart remains tethered to the memory of us, soft, eternal, impossible to forget. Tonight I'll let the rain fall over my hands and imagine it is your touch, delicate, fleeting, gone before it could stay. I trace the shape of your face in the water running along the window, and let the memories fall, unfolding quietly like the rhythm of a soft, endless storm. You in the shadow of raindrops, where every heartbeat was a secret, every sigh a fragile vow. You were the warmth I could not hold, the light I could not claim, and still I carry you through every quiet hour, every sleepless night, every memory that will not fade. Even now your love glimmers softly, a delicate eternal lake that will remain until the world forgets how to feel. Good night, my fleeting love. Good night to the moments that disappear with the rain. I'll carry you in the quiet corners of my soul, where nothing can erase you, and where